I'm Reed, this is Crowland Publishing. If you enjoy this, please do give us a like, subscribe if you're enjoying it. Here are 5 more NPCs that always work. The gossip. Sometimes it's a breathless noblewoman, sometimes it's just a mouthing neighbour, sometimes it's a talkative barkeep or bar wench, sometimes it's a gossipy old fishwife down in the markets near where your PCs live, but this is a person who loves information and who loves to talk and who loves to talk about people. People especially. And the thing is that a good PC will eventually begin to pick up that this person knows a hell of a lot, and if you're willing to listen to an NPC that just goes on and, Joseph, well, a rumour about him is that he missed church twice in a row because I heard that he's got a new girlfriend. Can you believe it? I know. But the other thing is, of course, that, ever since that his missus died in a mysterious circumstance, the rumours is that he's been unable to sleep in the room entirely. And, of course, the thing is that they're hinting at Joseph has killed someone and is now haunted by a ghost, and you're probably going to have to sort that out. Good gossips are fantastic ways to spread information into the campaign and to give clues for PCs to pick up on. But the thing is as well, is that gossips will gossip about your PCs as well. The bloody local bard who is always after you for info. I say, sir, I understand you were examining the ruins outside of town. Did you hear anything about the tower that I could turn into epic prose? They will inform on you, PCs. So watch out for the gossip. The aristocrat. The aristocrat is born nobly and is therefore better than you by simply being born that way. And that is the thing, is that this is something that D&D, which often posits itself as a sort of medieval kind of fantasy, rarely takes into account the crippling social divisions of society. People really do, yes, master. You don't look at your social better because they're your social better because God and the gods made them the social better. So people believe that, and the aristocrats certainly believe that themselves. Anyone in a position of authority over you who was born to that is an aristocrat in NPC terms. And while they might be trying to help you, they may be on your side, but they cannot help but think of you as, well, I suppose I have no choice but to deal with you. Must look at your boots. Where are you from? Oh, is that a human place? Because your accent honestly sounds quite orcish to me. That sort of thing. The idea is that no matter what, the aristocrat cannot help being a patronising son of a bitch. People really get on PC's nerves. They can find this kind of snobbish, I see, yes, really aggravating. The buffoon is a stupid person. The buffoon buggers it up every time. The buffoon, you take them to the party, they say the wrong thing. You bring them to the dungeon, they drop the bucket that makes the sound that brings all the monsters to you. You want to introduce them to your master cleric, they accidentally blaspheme. You want to introduce them to the Duchess, they say something dumb. You take them to the restaurant, they drop the soup. The buffoon gets it wrong every single time. Why would you ever hang out with someone like that, you ask? You might have to. They might be a prince. They might be someone who you're paid a bodyguard. They might be the NPC who has hired you to go on this quest with them. You are obliged to take care of them. Perhaps they are a well-meaning fool. Perhaps they are an oafish imbecile. Perhaps they are just an oblivious idiot. But the thing about the buffoon is that they get it wrong. They always get it wrong, and they embarrass and endanger the PCs. Fun twist for the buffoon? It seems that the charade is up, my friends, and it was I, Melikith the Dark Elf, all along. Always great. The creep. You look pretty in that dress. Oh, I like your sword. Did you really kill all those hobgoblins? Oh, that's... I must say, where did you learn your spells from? You looked so sublime casting them. The creep is the person who is inappropriate with the PCs. Yes, they can be sleazy. Yes, they can be, a little bit adults only, as it were. That can get up pretty old pretty quickly, and, I wouldn't necessarily recommend taking the creep that way, but the creep is just inappropriately sensual. They inappropriately like to touch and smell and taste things. That's their addictions, is they like to. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful familiar. You want to make them just wrong. And the thing is they can be a fantastic villain, but as an NPC, someone that you have to deal with, like a power broker, an information broker, or a fence for stolen equipment and stolen treasures and all the rest of it, or a rare wizard who you need to talk with because they have specialty information that you need. I like the creep. I think the creep is a very interesting NPC to use. Just know when to use it and when to back off with them as well, because the whole... Oh, what a beautiful youth you are. Oh, a monk, is it? Look at your muscles. You can go too far with that, and you can make people genuinely... So, watch out. The Crusader has a cause. The Crusader is right. And the Crusader will do anything to succeed. Perhaps the Crusader is a good guy. Perhaps the Crusader is a paladin who is going to defeat the evil land next door. Perhaps the Crusader is going to make a road between two shires. By God, it doesn't matter that that's going to go through Goblin lands. It doesn't matter that that's going to go through Orc lands. It doesn't matter that it's going to absolutely kick up a huge big war between the humanoids and the local elves. The Crusader has a cause. The Crusader might want to do something good, kill a local dragon. The Crusader might want to do something that's morally neutral, clear a forest, because we need to settle that land and we need that wood. Or the Crusader might be evil. I must destroy these people. But what's important is that you cannot dissuade them, and they will endanger anyone around them to get their cause completed. They are always justified. I find that the Crusader is really, really effective as a non-evil enemy. Capitalists, people out for it to get a huge amount of money, are great Crusaders. Noblemen who are like, we will civilize this land. Fantastic. It doesn't matter that the Druids have been here for 10,000 years. I need the land. That sort of stuff. They've got to have a point to be really, really effective. There's got to be something that you can understand why they want it, even if you don't agree with it. And that's what makes the Crusader an interesting NPC. They're not always bad, but you're in opposition to their overwhelming obsessions. I think that's 5 NPCs. I think you'll get some use out of them. I'm Reed, this is Crowland. We'll see you next time.